Hello, this is Vulturefire, and we are now on version 6130. This is hopefully going to be one of the final versions before we actually get to release, but there are at least enough bugs here that it's probably not going to be the last beta patch. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what run I want to do here. I'm planning to record a bunch of fresh start runs, but I didn't want to swap over to that quite yet. I think I'm going to start by we have new starting decks. Kind of just try doing a quick play real quick and just see how that goes. Grab that, grab that, grab that, sure. So yeah, just gonna start in quick play and we will see what happens. Depth 3, of course. Which of the two do we want? Kind of just want to go, so we can just go rain all the way up. I think we're going to start here. There are options that we get if we go ramparts instead in terms of what we can do, but I like the idea of just like getting all the rain cards and then seeing what happens from there. Okay, so our new starting deck for Inna, we do have a good amount of tool generation and we have these improvised strikes as our damage. I don't know how much I like improvised strike as our damage source, but we could try and find other things. Corrupted Roots is interesting, but I don't love it. Improvise is just more tools, which seems okay. And then I didn't go a more defensive route. I think I like the idea of having the restorative shield, although Moonlit Reverie, I think giving us the growth source is very good. We don't need both of these, we'll be fine. And then, aside from that, part of me wants to just cut like one of these improvises. I don't think we actually need 3 improvises. And that tends to be pretty good. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to definitely go through these two, and then we're going to try and hit like that probably. One of these two, I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet exactly which one. Nope. Buttons. Start by improvising. I think we do shock and then use up one of the shock hits. We are going to take a bit of damage here, but oh, whoops, I forgot about the arcane rune. That's very rude. Alright. That is 1 free powerful. And we're going to get to infuse off. Did I not take the I guess I didn't take the restorative shield, I just thought I was going to. Right, I took the Moonlit Reverie instead. I think we pop you because you have the shock, which kills you, and then we can do this. Alright, we cleanse one everyone. We get a little bit of frost, but that's fine. This is not quite lethal, but it is pretty close, and that'll finish off. This is... Oh, Enrage got new art. Interesting. I think Mana Shower is probably fine. It does have the problem of it cleanses off debuffs on the enemy, so we have to build a plan around not that. But if we're going through so much Aether Rain, that kind of is just a thing we have to live with. Let's see what we get out of this. And at that point, we may as well copy that. And then go bonk, bonk, bonk. And then bonk, bonk, bonk. We are going to take a little bit of damage here, but it's not too bad. And there's that frost. That's fine. We don't really want to cleanse off. It's possible that cleansing is just bad for this, for Inna, because we just are so likely to be throwing out random debuffs. But we don't have to play it, so. This currently has to discard that, which is pretty bad. We may just copy this. And then we can hammer that, and that is probably going to be lethal. Yep. This one, though, is actually good. And this is pretty good. We do still need to find... Oh, we do have a tough source. It's just that it's relatively expensive, so I haven't played it yet. Because it's the heavy stand. That one's completely fine to play now. Okay, we can do this. And yeah, that one's fine to get rid of. Stealing our men is incredibly rude. This will give us shield back. I think we end up upgrading that probably, but I want to make sure that I'm actually going to be playing it this turn before I do that. And then we may as well play that. It'll do some damage. And our plan here is to arcane... I think we upgrade the Arcane Deluge. And then we're going to try and kill with that. Oh, oops, we can't. Didn't quite work out the way I was hoping it would. At this point, we may as well play that, even though it's going to cleanse off one of the arcane leaks. See, that wasn't too bad. There we go. Pocket shield is pretty good. This is pretty good since we have the skeleton key, though. We're going to take that. Let's see. Pop you. Upgrade that. See what we get. Okay. So we want to block this overcharge. Just makes our life a little bit easier. Man, it's a little bit low right now, but that's fine. I'm okay. I think I'm okay with cleansing off that week. And yeah. Start by cleansing. Get this mana. This is technically a way to apply weak. We kind of want a way to get shock out. You're now dead. We don't really want to cleanse you right now. And that's lethal. We take a tiny amount of damage and it doesn't matter because we heal it back. Another Death Focus seems good. And yeah, I don't really actually care about any of these. Like, this one's okay, but it's not amazing. And then we may go here because I think Shocking Grasp seems pretty good. Let's see what we can find. This is not very useful to us right this moment. We are now doomed. Weak to and frail to. That's rude. We can cleanse off some of that. Get attacked this turn, I believe. Don't really want to play that again, actually. I think we don't. It's not worth playing this, I think. Oh no, that's right. We get the other turn of buffs first. We get lots of mana. I actually think I'm going to hammer the shielded strike and then copy it and just use that to get some damage out. And evade. Everyone gains hidden. Okay. You don't have anything to cleanse off anyway, so that's just free Arcane Link. Which we'll deal with the plated rank. Do we play this again? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think we pitch that, play that, which makes this 1 mana, and then bonk, bonk, bonk. You just wait to actually, you know, end fights in a reasonable length of time. Maybe we should look into finding one of those. Okay, so that's gonna end our fight. Okay, Mana Font is very good, obviously. Kind of want to try Resourceful Strike. We do have a decent number of tools, although we're not keeping them in hand that often. Mana Font is always good. I don't think we want Lurk in Shadows, because we're going to be cleaning that off too often, I think. Although, if we get rid of the cleanse stuff, this becomes a lot better. There's no reason we have to go into the Aether Rain. I think we take Mana Font probably, because it is just good. Sure, there's a chance we'll find exhaustion related stuff. Oh, that cleanse 2s everyone. That's interesting. I think that's a change this patch. This is still discard 2 tools. That's very bad. I think we may just upgrade the depth focuses, because those are very good upgrades usually. And yeah, I think we're probably going to cut the Mana Shower. I think it is. Or... now, Emperor Strike's just kind of awkward, even with all the tools we have. And we're going to go and get Shocking Grasp. What are we going to do with it? I don't know. But we will. Do with it, I mean. Okay. So now, this should freeze everyone. We want to do this first. I'm going to hammer it, because I would like all of you. Oh. Should have done this first. Pop, pop, pop. You're now all frozen. We now get 15 damage detonations, because frozen just ups the amount of damage detonations do. And that's going to be kaboom. You're going to live, but the rest are not. Oh, whoops. Tripped opportunist there. Which I wasn't really intending to do. Although it's fine, because we're just going to win. Gain hidden and draw 2. That's pretty good. Oh, we may just take last rating strike. That's a way to actually get some damage out. That seems okay. That's pretty good with having access to the cleanse. I have no clue what we're doing. We're basically just counting on Inna being Inna to get us through this nonsense. Because I do not have a coherent strategy. I want to copy this just to have the extra mana boost. Donk, donk, donk. Okay. I think we start by hammering that. And then, oh, that's unnecessary, but doesn't mean that you just die immediately. Oh, whoops. Accidentally wasted whatever. It's fine. I believe we now have, yeah, that's going to kill. Bite. Shocking Grasp. Brilliant Idea is also very good, but I want this Shocking Grasp and we're not going to get another shot at it. And yeah, I think we cut the Mana Shower. There we go. Warmth. Okay. Alright, you don't quite bleed to death, but you get close. And we still want that. Get a lot of good, delicious damage out. And that will also trip detonations. I have no clue what this deck is doing, but it's working so far. So, you know. Just have to wait for the detonation to go off, and we win. Do we really just keep taking more Death Focuses? Yeah, probably. Death Focus is pretty good. You don't need a plan where you can just keep playing Death Focus. You don't need a real plan anyway. We're going to get a good amount of value out of this. Out of the cleanse, I mean, because we do have, this is going to be a pretty good fight to have the ability to cleanse. That's what we get here. There's so many of these freezes. So we may as well throw out 2 of them. I'm just going to freeze up everyone. Although now we can't cleanse. Because if we do, it cleanses off the freeze. set up. We take a bunch of damage to our shields, but we get a lot of value. I think it's worth doing that, even though it uses up a bleed stack. Okay, we definitely need to play that. Draw a card. Okay, we just don't have that in our deck right now. I just thought we did the thing that we wanted. Go ahead and, I guess, trip another detonation on you because we want to get you closer to death. That'll do for now. Rude. Alright, let's see what we can find. Need to find. Not that. I would like to find my cleanse. Pop you out. Specifically my cleanse and the weather card. Looks like that's not happening. Okay, so I'll play that and that. Get that out. And then get rid of, I don't think we're going to get any value out of that. Okay, we do not take any damage, which is good. And now, here this is. Gonna hammer it. Because that's just so much better once it is hammered. You want to make sure you're shocked so that you'll get the extra damage. Okay. We're just kind of trying to get as much value as we can out of the Arcane Link at this point. And so that should actually kill you. Let's see. Bite. Let's see, do we have lethal yet? Not quite, I think. You're very close. We can get like one more detonation off we kill. I may not even need that actually. There we go. That's a lot of poison. I think Mana Eruption is probably what we want. Because we do have a little bit of growth, and then being able to get that is nice. I don't think that's going to do anything for us. That's okay. Doesn't require any thinking, which is nice. I think this is only super useful to us if it's upgraded, so that's going to be an upgrade. And then I think Moonlit Reverie is going to make a lot of sense as an upgrade. And then I think we may cut... What did we cut? What is the least valuable card that we have right now? Is it Infuse? Just because we have this as our arcane source? It might be. Or it's an improvise. I think we just got the Infuse. I don't think we need it right now. Let's see. So we're absolutely going to go through here because those are all mostly pretty good. All mostly. Let's start here. Copy that. Because this will work out pretty well for us. Actually, I should do that so that I can cleanse off my own arcane link. So that'll cleanse off a little bit of arcane link, but then they are super arcane. I should have done that first. Probably. Look, getting that bleed out is really nice. Yeah, the only downside to the arcane link is that it's a little bit slow. I can only copy that. And then that, and that kills you. And then, there we go. Yeah, we are not normally a turn 1 deck, but we can do that sometimes just because we can do some nonsense. Could take another treasure hunt. I think we just spin one of our rerolls here. Oh man, tweak. I was going to take the against the odds, but tweak I'm absolutely not going to pass up. I don't think we need that. I don't think that does anything for us. And there are fights where that's the downside. So I think I will just discard. We are going to take maybe one of those. Do we care about either of these? I guess the Noxious Focus is okay. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, here's this. So. Okay, there is another detonation. Not the most useful deluge we've gotten, but all deluges are fine. Okay, so then bleed 3 once we get that up. It's not bad. We do absolutely want to get that much out. That shock out. More bleed is pretty nice. I think we tweak the improvise, give us a bunch more tools. And give you frail. So we could actually take damage here depending on how unlucky we get. Yeah, that was 3 out of 4 crits. So we take a tiny amount of damage, which is not really enough to matter to us. Oh, I should go ahead and hammer like that. If we do this, we get lethal from the bleed. Like, not right this moment, but from... we might get it right this moment, but probably not. Oh, nope, we just get it. There we go. Long turns, but it's working out. I still don't like this card. I don't think it's worth getting the bleed 2 on self for that. I don't think going with the other card that this drops. I'll take another improvise. They're pretty good for us because they give us a lot of cards to play. This change... no, so the same thing it was. Or no, that did change. It's okay as well as far as damage sources go. Let's see what we get out of this. Alright. Oh. It's probably a pretty bad time. Pretty bad sequencing there on that, but we would like to find our cleanse. Okay. I think we tweak the hobble. Okay. I think we pitch one of these. Alright. Do that. You can probably copy this. We're just slowly shutting down the Dorcum. I think we do want that in the deck before we shuffle. And we just get some damage out. And bump bump. Start you bleeding. We may as well block both those debuffs. I don't even remember what debuffs get passed out here, but there we go. Yeah, The cleanse is still like a little bit of annoyance, but I think overall it is worth it. Because we are getting a lot of damage out of these arcane detonations. Pop. See if we get enough cards. Oh, I have to copy one of these two. And this will kill. Okay, this is, I think, unplayable for us. Well, no, yeah, I don't like that. This is often going to be 5 mana. Has some potential other value. As far as cuts go, the shield strike isn't amazing. The mana shield isn't amazing. The focus is surprisingly low value. I suppose the shield strike is okay because we do kind of need shield sometimes. I think with picking this up, we can get rid of the focus. Sure. I don't know if that does anything for us, but whatever. Let's treasure hunt. Oh, we should get that out. I'll get that out and get this out. Okay. So we now don't take any damage and we don't explode. And those are two things we do not want to do. Okay. Yeah, we'll go and do that. Takes off the weak, but the weak wasn't doing anything for us this turn anyway. Let's see what we get out of this. Okay. Hey. That means that this is now on. And we can go and play that just for that little bit of extra arcane. I don't like it when they heal. Everyone gets mighty and adept. Rude. We don't want these guys to have mighty. We can keep just upgrading random things. I think we're probably just going to discard that. Is this okay? Yeah, I think so. No, I think we actually have to play that. We can play that, I think. And now we're going to go ahead and end turn. Empower to everyone. Okay, that doesn't actually do that much for us, but it does basically nothing for them, so that's what matters. I should have done that in that order, or in the other order. Yeah, we are getting a decent amount of damage out of Lacerating Strike. Just from the sheer number of cards we have. And there we go. One of them down, one of them to go. Okay. Gets rid of one of the curse, but that's okay. think we do this and we risk not finding. And every time we draw a card, you heal 3, but I think we are, generally speaking, winning that race. But we are never getting rid of all of this mighty, but that's fine. We explode, but the explosion doesn't hurt us really. We successfully block that out. Enemies gain powerful 2, which could theoretically be a problem, but I don't think it will be. Ooh, can we afford to hammer this? I think we can. We can get out more bleed. Yeah, we are very slowly chipping to death with bleed. And there we go. Finishing off. We probably need the pulverize because it like ends fights, but that sounds lame. I think I like the invigorating sunlight more. Ooh, this choice again. We're getting rid of the strong T, obviously. As far as, I think we want the duplicitome because the spyglass can't copy weather cards. And we upgrade this, gives us more powerful. We upgrade possibly that for the extra bleed. No, we upgrade the tweak because it being cheap is good. And I feel like we are always cutting cards at this point because of where we're at. I think the mana shield can probably go. Trying to think which of these we want. We already have one of these. Or sorry, we already have one of these. I take more of them. I take more invigorating sunlights. That one's actually pretty good. That one is also okay. And then yeah, we get to go through these again. I think Direct the Rain is probably the one I want. You could be a jerk. Because you're like the one where I really, really get penalized for doing this a bunch. I'm gonna copy both of those and it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? So we now have a decent amount of powerful, and the only very slight downside is that you are all also very powerful. But we need to do that. Let's see, we've got lots of mana cards in the deck. I think that's worth drawing into. So we want to try and get these detonations off as much as we can to try and deal with those Dorkums. And then using this forces another detonation, which I think is worth it. Boop. Yeah, because the 20 damage detonation, that was absolutely worth it. Look at all this powerful they had. Rude. How dare they heal? I'm deciding if it's worth doing this right now. Because it does heal them, which is normally not a problem, but in this, at this point it is kind of annoying. Yeah, it'll be fine. Very slowly killing. Hey, we get more powerful. Kind of need a way to actually, use the powerful, but minor details. And pop and pop. And you're dead. And you are not quite dead, but you will be after you get done attacking. Donk donk. Okay. This only gives us temporary powerful, so we may actually not care. Mystic Ritual is very good. We just take the Mystic Ritual. And we're kind of looking for Direct the Rain. We should be able to get good use out of it. I think this fight should also be okay for us. Alright. Into this pain in the butt thing. I think we duplicate those two. And we're going to do this into this. So they're now all at 7. We're going to kill them and draw. And gain powerful, but we are also working to clean off their powerful, so love that whomp. We're now very close to being 1 detonation. We're still 2 detonations off, unfortunately. But I think we can get there. So we may as well do that. And then there we go. This is not really what we're looking for. We have a bunch of rerolls. This is okay, but I don't think it's really where we're going. That's not what we're looking for. You don't really want another one of those. You spend 1 more reroll. Okay, no luck there. Gathering Bolt's not bad. We'll probably cut it, but it's fine for now. We just do this one again. Okay, so this is a pretty meh hand, but we do get these, which is nice because we can just freeze out the enemies. Okay, cleanse 1 everyone, gets rid of their weak, which is annoying, and then random statuses all around. All right, we can cleanse off our random status because we're cool like that. Not all of it, but most of it. I think we upgrade this. It's not really what I'm looking for, but it's an okay time to use it. Oh, we have Arcane Rune. Okay, let's get rid of that because I don't think that's happening this turn. And then we can use up that. I think cleanse 1 is okay. Maybe we'll get enough from the detonation to justify it. And we will get detonations here. Let's see. What do we get out of this? Kind of hoping for a way to discard this, or a way to get poison out. But no such luck. That's fine. We can, I think we pop you. These 15 damage detonations are awesome. I'm very happy with them. Trying to think how we best do this. Because this kills you. Okay, we aren't otherwise killing that, so I think we will go and do that. And now, oh right, we have a bunch of reflect, I forgot. Okay. Let's see. I think we want to copy this. And yeah, there we go. Direct the rain. Love to see it. It's going to give us even more arcane. We don't really need this. This is okay, but not amazing. That hopefully won't matter, but it's fine. Okay, this fight should be pretty good for us. I think direct the rain in particular should be very useful. Can I just copy this? We can start with this because we're going to Arcane Deluge. We do have to clear space in hand for, yeah, I guess we don't have to duplicate on this turn. Have to get that out. Pop. Alright. Still enjoy getting all these pops out. We have Adapt, right? Yeah. Okay, let's do this, which will do 30 arcane, which is pretty good. And it cleans off the arcane that we had on us. And we have enough shield that we don't take any damage. Okay. This is okay for this turn. Okay, this gives powerful, which is fine. We ideally would like to be able to deal with the shock barrier before we do this, because we don't really want to shock ourselves. Let me think. We do need to find a way to get shield, which we should be able to do, but we'll see. We also need to find... Oh, we do have poison out now, so we can play that. Okay, we can direct the rain. That's kind of what we were looking for. We start with this. And now we play this. Oh, but that actually was exactly on the shock. I was expecting to have some shock left over. We copy that. And this is now safe to play. Although we don't really want to burn up all our... Direct the rain just didn't remove our... Did it not previously? Oh, I think that I heard about this bug. That's that it doesn't... If we are the only ones with status on us, it doesn't work. And so because we used it at exactly the wrong time, it did not properly do its thing. That's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. Because it means that we can't really afford to do stuff this turn without, because we'll get shocked. Which we really don't want to have happen to us. Now we can direct the rain, and it works. At which point we can do this, and that will pop off even more stacks of stuff. And it's not worth playing that at this point. Okay. Just need to get through the rest of what is left of the enemy's health, which is not much. The rest of what's left. What's the other card in the deck? Mystic Ritual. Okay. Okay. Oh, we didn't even have enough to get that off. Rip. Oh, we can do that because you're just going to die. Bye. We can use Lightning Communion somewhat regularly. I think we may just want the increasing mana, though. And then we upgrade the increasing mana. I think we upgrade the Direct Terrain. So it just does even more. Or no, we upgrade the Shocking Grasp, maybe? Just get even more shock out. That seems okay. And then I don't think we need the Gathering Bolt. And we are fighting... Okay, we are fighting Maw. I don't think we need any more of those. Well... So let's just take a whole bunch of events, which seems fine. Kind of want to dupe these two. Here we do that. Into Cursed. Into Deluge. And we should have this. Because even if we don't win outright, it's hard to imagine this not going our way. Oh, I should have gotten this out. Pretty good turn one. Not amazing, but pretty... Ah, you jerk. Healing back everything that we just did. I mean, not everything, but... Let's get shocks out on everyone. And then I think we want to do this first. Yeah, because that'll kill you, so then we don't have to worry about that. Is the Invigorating Sunlight worth it? I think so. Although I'm not sure that it actually is. Like, I don't... It's between, like, I don't think it is, but I enjoy having it, so... Alright. I wonder if this apply 36 fixed frost to yourself, which is absolutely not what's happening there. Okay. Direct the rain onto you, which will pop off your hidden. Which should mean, I think, that we're in decent shape to just end this. Yeah. Bop. Let's see what we get here. Would we take another Arcane Deluge? I think we just take a Dead of Night. That's very good. Because we are in a... Nope. So our only way to cleanse is... I was going to say our only way to cleanse is whatever, but I guess we have... I think this is a little bit better than the Predator. You aren't doing that much direct damage. Yep, we do have enough to do that. I think we do kind of want to upgrade that, but I think the Death Focus Pluses continue to be just incredibly good. Okay. You're a jerk. Because you have Opportunist. Okay, this lets us freeze him. Although only if we can get vulnerable or similar. We can draw 2 more cards safely. Just do that, I guess. All right. That's fine. Okay. I think we do this. We upgrade the direct terrain. We put a lot of frost on everyone. And then it's rain direction time. Unfortunately, we don't have a way to protect ourselves here. Aside from, I guess, our passive evade chance. Oh, one other thing, though, is there's an upgrade now, so you start with 25 recoverable health. Which is actually a pretty good deal. We're going to copy this. I think we're going to duplicate that as well. And then we are just going to get out so much Arcane Leak. Alright, yeah, now they're at 11 Arcane Leak, which is pretty good. Oh, you have Opportunist. It's a bit annoying. Although, when you're doing, you know, this much Arcane every time you do anything. Goodbye. Okay, that worked out pretty well. Do we just take like a block? I don't think so. I think we would just take like the Tyrannic Blast because it's just, we probably cut it, but it's just damage. This is pretty okay. And we aren't doing enough damage for the shield to matter. Oh, I thought we could go from here to here and we can't. That's a disappointment. I suppose this is a very bad sequencing. This is a bad sequencing. That's how words work. Now you explode. Although I suppose, again, questionable sequencing there. We would like to get a freeze off, but we don't have access to that right now, really. Turn all of that into a lot of Arcane. And yeah, you just immediately lose all of the whatever that had been built up. Draw, we don't really care about those. Forces the shuffle. And then we really do need to find our freeze again. Not our freeze, our other thing. We can freeze this turn. It's nice. And we can just freeze. Stops the summon from coming out, which is nice. This summon will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there will be summon. I think that's how that song goes. Let's do that. Oh, this is Arcane Dealer. For some reason I thought I was holding the other one. I should use Duplicate. There's direct the rain. I think we hammer direct the rain. Hammer direct the rain! I don't know why, but that makes me laugh. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Which means we can now safely play Mystic Ritual. We get more powerful. Bonk and bonk and bonk. And this gives us another detonation, so it's worth it. Bonk. This is such a weird deck. We're absolutely going to reroll for Horrifying Mutation, because that's going to help us win in a reasonable length of time. I mean, not that we're already winning at a fairly quick pace, it just takes a while to execute each time. That's not actually going to shock. Oh, because we're weak. I was trying to figure out, like, we should have had enough. There we go. Yeah, Horrifying Mutation. Well, Lingering Ritual, Horrifying Mutation. Lingering Ritual. Lingering Ritual doesn't get hit by whatever. Doesn't get messed up by Cleanse. I think we upgrade that just because it's funny. And then we upgrade the other Deft Focus because that's still just very good. And then we cut. I mean, the Improvises have been pretty good. And the Tyrannic Blast is pretty meh. So, setting up Lingering Ritual can be difficult, but I think it's worth it. This could be better than that, because I keep forgetting I even have the Overloaded Core. But, are we pathing it? Okay, yes, there's one of these, so we don't want to take. Yeah, we do not want to take this. That seems better than the hammer. Well, it seems better than the core. Okay, here we go. We hammer that. Although this is obviously a risky thing to do, because we're kind of counting on finding. Either not outright doing that this turn, or... Okay, I think we can do this, because we'll evade one of those hits. And then, yeah. Everything's fine. So drawing that. We have a full hand, so we can't play that. Trying to figure out if I am going to be copying Arcane Deluge, and if I do, what's the other card to copy? I think I duplicate those two. I just assume that I'm going to get Lingering Ritual off this turn, which is probably arrogant, but let me get this out. Okay, that's a pretty good time to do this. 77 Arcane. Should we get here? I think we pitch those. We're on our way to explosion, but we're not exploding yet. We can't quite get these out, unfortunately. That's fine. This seems like an okay place to end the turn. Although I wish I had gotten a chance to play the Sunlight just to heal back to full, but I guess it doesn't matter a ton. We can do this again. Just gonna detonate you twice. Alright, no bandages. Still a kill. And this isn't that good. That's okay, I guess, but not great. I guess it's okay. I should have taken the Frozen Hide to go with the whatever. Then I could probably get rid of the heavy stand, which is admittedly a little bit cumbersome right now. That's not doing much for us right now. That's fine. Okay. Unfortunately, that is exactly the wrong number for that. This should work out. There's no way that doesn't leave behind an amount of arcane. Or amount of whatever. Yep. So now we can direct the rain at you. Rain status. Directed. Oh, right, we don't have whatever up. Oh, that's still pretty good for next turn. I think we're going to do this whole dance again, because it's funny. Although it takes forever to resolve. Alright. We should get probably kills here. This is hopefully going to be useful to us against Maw, even though it hasn't been useful to us in the fight so far. Cool. That all worked out. Second tweak is fine. And then we go Spin OK test. Although you're a jerk, but we should be able to manage it. Like that. That's all I have to do for now. We are now on fire. We are now very cursed. Arcane Deluge is going to have to do a lot of work for us. Deciding if I don't think I have a copy of it right now. It does get rid of our weak, but do we hammer the direct rain? I think we do. Oh. But we do want to make sure that we get enough cards in hand to just, or enough whatever in hand. There we go. That seems okay. Although, the sequencing there is probably a little bit questionable. So we have this power pole to deal with. You do take a bit of damage here, which is unfortunate, but you're basically dead, which is good. Okay. We want to do that first so that we can get this out. I think we are copying these two. And then, yeah, it's time to do this, which is going to cleanse off some of our curse, which is nice. And cleanses off some of that curse as well, but okay. And then we can do, oh man, guaranteed crit because we were hidden, and lingering ritual for the win. Morbid End is actually okay. Well, I guess we're not cleansing off that often. Yeah, I'll take it. It's a bit expensive, but I think it's fine. I don't think we need this. I think the max shield is better, but I don't know that we care that much. Starting Wits is okay, but it's not that useful. None of this so far has been... Starting Growth Rank is actually pretty okay. What do we cut? Combat Ready seems questionable. Probably don't need all these improvises, but... I don't like... I'm too lazy to cut things most of the time. I don't think we need the Hobble at this point. We have Dead of Night, and... That's my logic. We have Dead of Night. Even though Hobble is probably better than Dead of Night for us right now. Starting Tough is nice. Emergency Mana is okay. It's probably better than the Skeleton Key, but I like the 0 mana whatevers. Probably don't even need to rest anymore. Probably just go in. Starting Wits is nice. And that's worse, I think. I don't care that much about status applied by cards. And let's go. Hammering that makes a lot of sense, I think. Go and do that. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking for. You don't have any stratus on you, so unfortunately we cannot get value out of Direct the Rain this turn because of the bug I mentioned. We can still play it though, which will get that cost on that down a little bit. Now we are cursed, but we got a decent amount of curse on you. We are going to go and do this, even though that is going to get rid of 4 of the curse that we set up. Pretty sure that's worth it. Pitch that. Could explode fairly safely, but I didn't think there was reason to. I think we upgrade that. Pop goes a powerful. This applies so much shock, I think that's worth it. Alright, decent turn. And the Shadow Slashes are annoying. I think we save this until, because until we can do that, but there that is. I guess we do one of these because we have, oh, right, we do have one in our deck before we do copy these. I think it is worth doing this even though it's going to cost us a bunch of curse because it gives us just such a ludicrous amount of arcane. It goes way faster when there's only one enemy. I think we hammer this. Let's do that. Oh, this goes up to 6 mana. I didn't realize the upgrade got more expensive now. Not that we can't afford it, but... direct the rain. Which is useful, because that means... that we, actually, we may as well copy this, so that we can play it and then play the Mystic Ritual and do it again. We need to draw cards. I think we're going to tweak one of the Shadow Slashers because then they only give us Curse 1. Which is just one of those little things that is an interesting fun fact. Get a lot more curse out if we want it. Do that. I think we do want it, I guess was the answer. Yeah, one of our main goals here is just, oh, I should have gotten this out. Is just reduce the cost on this. You're no longer hidden. I think that's fine. You're so close to this being good. All right. Okay. If we do this, we can play both, because they will get cost reduced. 210. This goes from 9. Oh, because it's taking a moment to update to what's going on. 260. That's pretty good. And this is going to kill. So yeah. That is a dirtily inner run, but hour and 20 is not too bad. And that is, that's things working. Hooray! So, yeah, I plan to record some fresh start stuff. I was going to wait, but I expected this run to take like 2 hours, so I'm actually start trying to get through the depth 1 and 2s here in a moment for Rowden. And that's it for now. I will see you next time. Toodles.